Hi everyone, welcome back to WHU TV. My name is John, your host as always, and I hope you're all doing well. This video, the live watch along for West Ham versus Manchester City, live away at the Etihad, is sponsored by the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below to go to their website for the retro gear. If you also like this t-shirt as well, there's also a link for the WHU TV spreadshirt shop in the link in the description as well. So we're just a few minutes away. So as always, guys, let's start off by talking about the team sheet. So in goal, we have Fabianski, Fredericks, Diop, Ogbonna, Creswell, and Masuaku making up the back five, but it looks more like a three at the back, and Masuaku and Fredericks as wing backs. Rice and Noble as the holding midfielders. Souček and Snodgrass with Antonio up front. On the bench is Randolph, Zabaleta, Balbuena, Lanzini, Bowen, Anderson, and Allaire. So, guys, there's a lot of people in the chat because we're obviously everybody's looking forward to this, and as am I as well, for that matter. Hope you're all doing well. So, have a quick shout out to everybody. So we've got Danny Krasov says, meant to see me. Come on, thanks, Danny. Nice to join you, mate. It's fine having opposition fans in the chat because as long as you keep it respectful. Danny, yes, you were first, Danny. Louis Mullins says Masuaku, for fuck's sake. Yep, I agree, mate. We'll go into it in a minute. Pavel Zika says hello, mate. Good to see you. Ga says hello. Danny's a Manchester City fan. Rick Cogger, hello Rick, the benefactor of the channel. Hope you're doing well, mate. Sorry I haven't been able to respond to you the last couple of days, mate. It's been really busy. A lot of stuff has been going on behind the scenes as always. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you very much, Rick. It's a shame that I'm not going to be able to see you at the Southampton game in next Saturday. Abby 46 says, I'm sure everybody in this chat supports Manchester City. Not everyone, Abe. Not everyone. Funkadelic says Masuaku, big surprise. Jason says GG. Not really sure what that means. So is Abby. Ben Ludlow says, come on, you hammers. Well, good, guys. So thanks very much. As you can see from the banner, the ticker down below there, we're not showing the game. So it's just this is why it's called a live watch along with. Personally, I think we're going to get absolutely trounced. I honestly think we've got three at the back, and I don't think we've got any chance with three at the back. I've always said we need a four at the back. Always helps, but it's the way things go, unfortunately. But we've got no choice. We've got to accept it and just wait for the game to kick off now. But guys, there's a lot of things I want to talk about at half time. I'm just going to see on the team sheet now. So yes, just seeing now, it's confirmed that it's three at the back with Masuaku and Noble, Fredericks and making up the back. Fredericks on the left and Masuaku on the right. That's a bit interesting. I can understand it to a degree, but I massively disagree with it. The rest of it, Funkadelic says, agreed, mate. Yeah, we are going to. I'm guessing that's in agreement with us getting trounced. But as I say, I really think we will, because it's just it could have been better. It really could have been better. Why Ngakia hasn't been given a chance again, I don't know. I know that he was involved on the under 23s last night or the other night. I mean, guys, let me know your thoughts on it. Ben saying Antonio scoring 2 and Snodgrass 1. Mate, I'd take a 5-2. 5-3. I really would. I'm very glad that Souček's out. Very happy to see he's playing there as well. So it looks like we're playing in the purple kit, which is good. I actually quite like the purple kit, to be honest with you. It's kind of grown on me. The third kit. I know a lot of people don't like it, but it is what it is. Smeagol 316. What the hell is this starting lineup? Moynes needs to start with Bowen. Fornells is not in the squad injured either. Is he injured? I don't know, mate. I haven't seen anything. The only updates I've seen recently is, as I said the other day when I talked about the top 20 West Premier League owners, that there's only Yarmolenko and Anderson that keeps changing. Right, game is now kicked off. So, it's about to kick off, I should say. Ben Ludler says Hummers are the best. I don't know what you've been smoking, mate. Kurt Thompson says 6-0 to Man City. Roy Chatwell says, come on, let's take the fight to them. Agreed, mate, 100%. Rick Coggins said, I'll try and get to the next West Ham game over the Southampton. That's fine, mate. Yeah, at the end of the day, be good to see you again, mate. Be good to see you. All right, says, okay, so where are we? So, as usual, we're right on the back foot, right from the start by the looks of things. So, Allardyce heading ping-pong football around as it stands at the minute. But yeah, I honestly think it's going to be an absolute trouncing. Even with City's third team, they're going to put stuff past us. Right, so let's have a look. So on the attack already, as usual. Hang on, guys. I'm just going to sort a couple of things out. I'm still going to talk as much as I can. But I've got a very, very funny feeling we're going to be talking more about the conversation than we are going to be talking about the game. Because I can't see us getting much possession in this, especially the first opening 15, 20 minutes. Right, so here we go. So Fabianski did with the goal kick. Intercepted. And on the attack already. Holding the ball still. Nothing much going on from West Ham. Nobody attacking the ball as per usual. A lot of ticky-tacky football, as it always is. De Bruyne over to, I don't know, this is... Clear the ball, that's it. Ball cleared. Now, guys, please don't spam the chat with your comments, because otherwise you will be blocked from this. All right? Because I can see I can see it's starting already. Tilly TV says, "Come on, Irons, let's try and get a win in the bag." I'd love it, but it's not going to happen, son. Anthony Joshua. Apparently, don't think it is the Anthony Joshua, but good luck. I think it means luck on that. Rick says, "Tell me I will nad them." Not really sure what you mean by that, Rick. But as I say, just keep an eye on the chat. For example, Lil Launch has put the same comment in twice. So Lil Launch, what you got? Don't spam it, please. I think it means ban rather than banned. But yeah. So Antonio having a go at the linesman already, saying. So let's have a look at the replay here. So was he offside? No, completely onside with the ball. Yeah, that's a perfectly timed challenge. Don't see what was wrong with that in any shape or form. He gets it. It's coming together. It's 50-50. It's going to start. It really is going to start. But guy, those Manchester City fans that are in the group chat at the moment, guys, let me know your thoughts on the imposing ban that could be upheld. So let me know your thoughts. I'm curious. I'm really, really curious because I haven't had a chance to speak to any actual City fans. Let me know what you're thinking. Ball in. Goes out for a goal kick. So whoever said Mahrez has already scored is a liar, as always. There's always a little dick that does that. So Fabianski with another goal kick, 4 minutes and 18 seconds in. Bolton, Man City. But as I say, for those genuine fans in there, come on, talk to me about the Champions League ban. I want to know your thoughts. Otherwise, right. Okay, Lil, you're blocked. Spam me in the chat. Brendan Harding says, hello, JP. I'm a bit late. Sorry. He's fine, mate. Good to see you again. Lawrence says, why is Moyes going so negative? Need points, need to attack. It is to a degree, it is attacking with a flat back 3 and 5 in midfield. But yeah, it's negative. Floyd Pilkington says, I'm forever blind bubbles. Thanks, mate. Thanks for the comment. Just as it goes out for, yeah, Jesus almost scored then, but very, very good marking from that. Ben, agreed, mate. That was great marking just then. Danny Krasov says, Liverpool fan, but this game, Manchester. Yes, I know it's in Manchester. That's why it's Man City at home. Oh, yeah. Floyd's singing. Thanks, mate. Cheers. Ron plays West Ham. Come on. Roy Chapel says, well done. Right, so still is this. So it doesn't actually look like there's any Man City fans in here, surprisingly, because you're not answering the question I put to you. Man City fans will normally be jumping at the chance to answer about the ban. Danny, this is my channel. I can do what I want. If you don't like it, you know where to go. Thanks, Floyd. Thanks for the compliment, mate. Much appreciated. Gamer Buzz says, come on, Man City. Fair enough. If you are actually legitimately supporting Man City, we're not just in a being a glory hunter, as a few that these people seem to be. Right. So just another replay of, and that should have actually gone out for a corner off Fredericks' foot, but it's the way that it goes in football sometimes. Manish, see you later. You're banned. Show some respect. D Gamer Bud says Man City 3, West Ham 0. Very possible. Very, very possible. I'm gonna ignore the stupid comments here, mate, guys, because you're not gonna get. Not everything's going up. Anthony Joshua, Tiddly Pip, goodbye. So Man City on the attack still. De Bruyne through to Aguero. It goes wide for a goal kick. If anybody isn't here just to troll me, you're not getting exposure, quite simply. It goes out. It should have actually been a corner by the looks of it. Aguero. No, it was right. It should have been a goal kick. And it is. West Ham aren't doing second balls at all. Creswell, finally, something to talk about. Antonio misses it, but Souček is closing them down and gets City a throw in as a result. Brendan Harding is asking what my prediction is. I honestly think it's going to be 3-0, 3-1 Man City. If we get a goal, I'll be surprised, but it's going to be at least 3 to City. It really, really is. Don't beg for attention, guys. Don't beg for attention. It's pathetic. Danny, I'm not showing everybody's comments because this is a watch along with. If people want to talk about the game, then those comments will go up. If it's anything other than that, it's not going up. Simple as that. So De Bruyne, by the looks of it. No. Ball blocked. No ball. Rice misses the ball. And City on the attack, working in space. Aguero. Akram, if you want to donate £10, mate, it's up to you. And of course, I will give you a proper shout out if you do it. But as I say, this is a watch along, so let's talk about the game and not try and get people to say, "Oh, look, I'm on a YouTube live." Floyd Pilkington says, how long have you been an Iron supporter? All my life, unfortunately. All my life. 4th generation, mate. Danny Krastev says, block Tilly TV. Danny, please. Ben Harlow says, Ludlow says, we should try to make through balls. We need to do something a lot more simpler than that. We actually need to start playing some football first. We need to try and get onto the second balls, making an interception just as Rice has done it, as it passes over to Masuaku. But Masuaku is out on the left. So what the fuck was Sky Sports talking about? Anyway, Masuaku over to Such. Close. Tilly TV asks, what do you think of the new players signed to West Ham? Well, out of the two, because obviously Randolph we've had before. I like the look of Souček. I haven't seen Bowen play, so I can't comment. I know everyone's raving about him, but I can't comment. But because whatever Bowen's done is completely irrelevant, because it depends on how he works in our system compared to what he's done with Holden in the Championship. Ron places just pass. If you're talking about West Ham, then yes, I agree. I'm guessing it is. But as I say, Tilly, mate, it's just I like the look of Souček. He impressed me against Brighton. He really did, and I'm glad he got the full 90 minutes out of him as well. Very Ron says, I think Man City will win 3-1. Yeah, agreed, definitely. Where else? Danny says 3-1 Manchester. Yes, you've already said it. Stop repeating yourself. No, there's no link. That's you need to read. Hector Lopez says Quader 1-0. Possibly. These boys aren't playing too bad. Ben says we should press them down. Yeah. Akram, I said, mate, if you want to donate, and then I'll do it. But I'm not going to give you a shout out if you ain't going to follow through. It's not about that. It's about talking about the game. De Bruyne, great save by Fabianski with his knee there. Very good save. Rick, thank you very much for proving the point, mate. Thank you, much appreciated, mate. He is literally the benefactor. He's bought T-shirts. He's made donations. He's the king of JP WHU TV. Behind me, of course. I am the emperor. But yeah, Jesus. Danny's saying Jesus is playing good. Yes, he is. Great. Perk 859 is asking me the time of the game. It is 12 minutes and 52 seconds on what I'm watching. Jekata Mubuena says good game anyway. Akram says I think 4-0 to Man City. Fair enough. So just showing the replay here and offside. But great block from Creswell. Absolutely superb block from Creswell. Jesus wasn't offside, so he was just bang in line. Oh, could have potentially been a handball from Creswell there, potentially. But his arms were in a natural position. Floyd Regn's 2-2. Great save from Fabianski there, just as the corner was taken. Great save. Danny said you're good at doing this. Thanks, Danny. If you like it, mate. I know you're not a West Ham supporter, but I do all the West Ham away games. So if you like the channel, mate, then by all means, please do feel free to subscribe and hit the notification bell. So where are we? Akram says Liverpool already won the title. Agreed. Saying that to my Brendan says 2-1 to West Ham. Shot Call says 2-1 West Ham as well. So a lot of people have been saying that over the last few hours. Siniska Jovic says thumbs up. So thanks, mate. I'm glad you like it. Like the video as well, for that matter. Not just put it in the comment. But yeah, so there's not much from our point of view to talk about. Whoa! I see we've hit 1450. That's been 10 subscribers since we kicked off 20 minutes ago. So guys, thank you very much for that. I really, really appreciate it. 1450 subscribers we're at now. Very, very good. The growth has been crazy the last week and a half. Absolutely been crazy, but perfect. Thank you very much to everybody. Shot Call says you're better than Alan Smith. I'm not sure if that's an insult or compliment there, mate, to be honest with you. Ben Lover says Fabianski is at his best. Agreed, mate. He's done some very, very good saves, and we're only just over a quarter of an hour in. But it's still all City as it was expected to be. Still City. Giving them loads of space, way too much respect, playing right into their hands. Great interception from Fredericks there as he runs down the channels now. He's got some space, should be using it. Don't run into three people. Great pass through to Antonio. He's onside. Come on, surely. Let's have a look at the replay. But he looked level. Let's have a look at the replay. City asked field off. No, not going to get a replay. All right, there's a surprise. Danny said, "Oh, subscribe to this nice guy." Thanks, Danny. Much appreciated, mate. That's very kind of you. Floyd says, "I sub." Thank you very much, Floyd. That's really, really appreciated. That's not relevant. Shotcall said, "You're doing good. That's why." Thanks. I always do this. On Monday night as well, the Liverpool game, so I'm sure Danny will be back. Plus 254, well represented. Not sure what you mean, but all the best to both teams. Good one, mate. But I'm not sure what you mean by the well represented. 254. Not really sure about that. Danny says you, yeah, and as are you, mate. You're welcome. Taimu Gaming says 1-1. That's fine. I'll take it any day of the week. I really, really would take that. Man, you're better than Martin Tyler. I'm just a little bit less grey than him as well, for that matter, Akram. Ron Place has just come. No, I'm not going to answer that one. Manchester United supporter in the chat. Hope West Ham get it done today. It'd be nice, mate. I'll take it. John MC says hi. Ron Place says we might get it, but you're the best. We might get it, but you're the best. But thanks, Ron. Thanks very much. Just as there's still ball round the box. Now, that's not a foul. Come on, it's a legitimate play there. Perfect. Masuaku on the ball now. Should have booted it and now does. Up to Antonio. Over to Souček by the looks of it. Oh, it's Noble actually. Bloody hell, I haven't seen Noble run that quick for a while. Masuaku, Creswell, up to Antonio, gets it, but Souček loses possession. It's back in City's hands now, almost literally. And Danny says you're better than Martin T. as well again. If that's what you think, John, then that's cool, mate. That's cool. So we've got over there. Good clearance from Ogbonna, but unfortunately De Bruyne reads it properly. And yeah, I don't know, really why everyone's standing still there for a second. That's a bit strange. But just as Fredericks clears the lines up there, it goes in for a Man City throw-in. Danny, well, I do appreciate it, mate. I'm nowhere near professional any day of the week. I've been watching football way too many times, and thank you, Rackram, as well. I need a bigger screen so I can tell you who's playing for City properly, but because I only watch West Ham. Floyd Pinkerton says, "We love you, West Ham. We do. We love." I'm not singing it. But it's good to see that Floyd's continuing to sing. That's good. Nice to see. It's funny how they had almost just over 100 views a few minutes ago. When people have seen that I'm not doing the stream, it's half of them have left. Aguero and Ogbonna. That is not a foul by Ogbonna on Aguero in any shape or form. It's play acting, and the ref's completely right with that. So Masuaku, Souček, Rice. Looks like Rice has changed his boots. They're normally bright green. Fredericks with a ball into the box. Anything going? No. Snodgrass waiting to pounce. Masuaku. Ball in, but cleared. And City are slowly on the counter-attack. And I do mean slowly. They're just mucking around with it. Louis says, hang on, no, hang on. Yeah, where is it? Louis says, hi, JP, mate. This is hard to watch. It is, Louis. It's not exactly easy to talk about either, for that matter. But this is exactly what was going to happen. We all know. And Ron's, yeah, City playing good. Yes, they are absolutely smashing it. John's taking the piss a bit there. John M says it's 12:34 It could potentially be, but no. We've done it. To be honest, though, we've been quite defensively solid, and I'm happy with that. For this 20 minutes, you know, we've put in some decent challenges. Just as Snodgrass passes over to Rice, who's mirrored by Fredericks, who's overpass from Rice there, but it goes out for a corner. That should be a corner. Simic says, greetings from Serbia. Hi, hello, mate. Where is it? Danny asked the question, what is 3 Retro, which is basically the sponsor. Basically, Danny, this is it's a website that you can buy retro shirts from, not just West Ham for that matter. There's retro Liverpool's in there. There's retro Manchester City and Manchester United. There's very, very nice Liverpool. Just as a corner's taken. So Rice hovering over the ball. Souček passing in, but no, nothing. Sorry, that wasn't. Sorry, that was Creswell passing in. Souček now on the ball. And it goes out for a Man City throw-in. West Ham throw-in. But Danny, yeah, 3 Retro. There's a very, very nice Ian Rush Liverpool strip in there if you want to go and check that out. Louis saying we're in Man City's half. I know. We've been in there twice. We've been in the box twice. It's been impressive. 20 minutes in, been in the box twice. Eddie Holditch, hello, mate. Good to see you. How are we performing? To be honest, City are all over us. I'm not going to lie. But we've been playing well. We've been playing well. Mark Oliver asks, what's the score? It's currently 0-0. Danny says in London, Sunbury-on-Thames. Not far from where I used to live, mate. Not far from where I used to live. I used to live Surbiton, Kingston way up until almost 5 years ago now. So whoa, nice little interception by Antonio there. The problem is he madly mistimed it, but nothing. There was nobody in his path, fortunately, as City are still in possession. Souček's trying to get in there, but not brilliant. Samuel says, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, mate. Hope you're doing all right. One place says we doing good defense. Yeah, we're not bad. We are not bad on that defense so far. So there's been a few little touch and go moments on there, but yeah, it's been good. It's been all right. We're doing well. City are all over us, but we are setting up defensively well. So obviously that week and a half has given us a bit of a bounce, but just we're sitting here for the point. We really are sitting here for the point. Ron Play says, I've been a West Ham supporter for years. They were back and then. Not really sure. Not really sure we are. Maybe he's crap then, but I don't know. But guys, if any of those West Ham fans are in the chat that like this T-shirt or even like the badge here for that matter, go click on the Spreadshirt shop link, and you can buy this, and there's loads of shirts and T-shirts and whatnot with that logo on it as well. So go check it out. That will also help the channel. Timey says City to score first. Yeah, very, very possibly. Mike Oliver says West Ham till I die. Hang on, he does. Hang on. It's just, there we go. Louis is saying City have 77% possession. Not surprising. We've hardly had a sniff, but what we do, we've been doing all right with it. Again, very good clearance from Ogbonna there, just as the City are on the attack again. Diop clears. I'm going to buy a t-shirt. Cool. You can buy either, say, from the Spreadshirt or through the 3 Retro link. Both will give commission to the channel. So Danny says he's from Bulgaria. I know a few Bulgarians people. Good night. Good guys. Good guys. Ninja Skills. My guy JP. Good to see you again, mate. It's been a while since I've seen you. Hope you're doing all right. Floyd says, I mean, I've been a West Ham supporter for years. Yeah. Yeah. It's painful to run, isn't it, eh? Bloody painful. Ben Ludlow says, I'm at stadium. Which stadium, mate? You're welcome, Danny. Which stadium are you at, son? If you please tell me you're not watching this and watching the City game at the Etihad. So Rice over to Masuaku. The City fans don't sound happy about it by the sounds of things. Suchek. Snodgrass put dummies over to Fredericks. Fredericks going on, but runs in. That's not a foul. He runs into the player. That's not a foul at all. So we're standing steady. I mean, we're halfway through the first half now, so give or take, just over, and we're standing fast. But go on, Dex. Very good challenge from De Bruyne. There gets the ball, nobody around him. Pass it through. Pass it through. Don't piss about. Pass it through, Rice. Ah. Dennis, not at the Etihad. Come on. Ninja Skill says you're very cool. Thank you very much, mate. Do you think Mark Noble is good enough? Yes, AD, I do. He is a defensive midfielder. He's not meant to be there to do the flashy stuff. He's there to ensure that the midfield don't concede a goal through to the defense. That's what he's designed to do. So I don't understand how people don't understand the role of a defensive midfielder nowadays. Still in possession, City. Akram says Declan Rice is playing okay. Agreed. He's had a couple of wonky moments, Ninjas, but I support Man City. Fair enough, Dave. Fair enough. Nobody's perfect. Good support base at City, though. Very, very similar to our lot, or at least the original City supporters are. Samuel Saville says, hi, I'm a Wolves fan. We play tomorrow. West Ham are struggling, but I can see West Ham getting out of it, mate. Sam, I hope so. I really, really hope so. And I love the fact that how you guys are playing. Absolutely great save. Great save from Fabianski there. Ninja, I'm not asking that. Come on. It's quite obvious. Floyd says his son has just said he's going to start supporting Man City. Of course he is. He's a kid. So corner in. What the hell's going on with that spacing? Another corner. I hope the spacing sorted out a little bit because that is dodgy as hell. That is absolutely dodgy as hell. Well cleared there, Diop. Little bit of a foul in there on the port, but it is what it is. Second corner to replay. Position slightly better. And yeah, 1-0. See it coming. How the bloody hell do you pronounce that kid's name? Completely, well, not completely unmarked. It was Creswell's man. How he gets in front of Rice and Creswell in front of Rice and behind Creswell that quickly. I don't know. Jesus Christ. Yep. Creswell completely loses him. Rice is too late. 1-0. Yeah. Floyd says, who wants a new son? Jake Hogg says, who's winning? Is Man City 1-0 at the minute. Akram says, can't lie, West Ham's playing okay. Yeah, we're doing all right up until then. So the positioning was a little bit dodgy. How that kid got through Creswell and Rice that quickly and neither of them noticed it, I'll never know. But 1-0 up, 1-0 down, sorry, just over half an hour in. I'm happy with that. I'm that we could have been 2 or 3 down by now. We really could have been, if we hadn't been defending so well. Floyd says I'm losing hope. Louis says floodgates are going to open now. Very possibly, mate. That's what I'm worried about. Floyd, don't worry about Danny. He's being respectful, but his team are winning, mate. What do you expect? We're going to get a bit of this, but Bruno says 1-0. I'm delighted. Don't know. I think he's delighted. Sorry, but yeah, Brighton fan. Danny says celebration dance, baby. So City got done again. It's another corner. Yep. Ron says West Ham okay. It's only 1-0, but it could have been 2-0. Exactly. That's exactly why I said 2. It could have been 2 or 3-0. So not the best of corners from City, and Souček clears ish. Right through the middle of all the defenders as usual. Guerrero goes for goal. It was off target anyway, but Fabianski gets and throws it quickly to Masuaku, straight to Antonio. He's pelting, and running at the space. Rice is really asleep at the minute. He's a little bit slow. I don't know what's going on there, but he's a little bit slow at the minute. I'm getting. Simoniak Verek says, "How about Thomas Souček? Do you like him?" Yeah, I do. To be honest with you, Simonic, thank you for joining in the chat. I said at the start of this, I'm impressed with him. I like what he did against Brighton, and Bowen is not playing Bruno. No. Ninja Skills says I've subscribed to you. Thanks, mate. Much appreciated. Samuel Haswell says 1-0 will get 1 back. I can see it, but yeah, 1. That's probably about all it's gonna be. Now, this is a very, very good question from Taimu. Just as Noble passes over to Creswell, I'll come back to you in a minute, mate, to see what happens there. Well, a few seconds, I'm guessing. Ogbonna down to Rice, the other way round. Bonner was quite high up, and Rice passes back to Fabianski. So we're still trying to go for it. Taimu Gaming, I genuinely think that we were supposed to get another couple of strikers in, and that's why we let him go. But it didn't happen. But we agreed to sell him, and there was a gentleman's agreement, and that's I reckon that's what it. That's what Ron says. 1-0. We're trash. I think he means we're rather than were. But yeah, I don't know. I can't agree with you. I've seen us play a lot badly than this, Ron. A lot badly than this. Danny says my nan has a birthday. Well, all nans have birthdays. Everybody has birthdays. Do you mean it's her birthday today, mate? If it is, wish her happy birthday from me. Ninja Skill says, "Can you rap?" Mate, I can just about rap presents. Might just do that. Ron Play says that we're probably going to get relegated. I think it means relegated. Relegated. I don't know what that word means, but yeah. Yeah, very possible, Ron. Very, very possible. But as I say, 35 minutes into the game now, and we're only 1-0 down. That's not bad. I mean, City have been all over us at the same point. But you know, it's not bad. As I say, I don't think we're playing brilliantly, but we're up against Man City. Do you know what I mean? I mean, how that Rodrigo got between Rice and Creswell that quick, I'll never know. I'm going to keep going on about that for a while, I'm sure. Taimu Gaming says, who would you sign as a West Ham boss? That's a very good question, Taimu. There's nobody really out there that I can think of, to be honest with you. I really, really can't. I can't think of anyone who's going to really properly shake it up, and that's what worries me. That's what really, really worries me. Just a City on the break again, but Bonner intercepts, gets the ball, charges up. Nobody there. Bonner's still running for it. Go on, Oggs. That's the fight we need to see. That ball went out, surely. But well done from Bonner. Absolutely loving that. Really, really good. Really good play from him. And De Bruyne's on the ball now. Bruno, what are you doing, mate? Do you want to get banned? Do you want to get banned from this? Because don't spam this. Don't spam the chat. If you're going, son. Jesus. FIS says, "What do you think of Souček?" As I said, I rate him. I think he's a good player. He did really well against Brighton. I'm hoping he's not done too badly this game either. To be honest, he doesn't really look settled just yet. He looks a bit apprehensive doing a few things, but I like him. I really do like him. I really hope we stay up and we keep him next season, because it'd be brilliant to have him alongside by the looks of it. But as I say, he's only had a game and a half so far. So okay, so I cannot find a stream where to watch it. Sorry, mate, I can't tell you. Can't tell you. Now, there's something I want to talk to you guys about at half time. So I hope you guys can stick around, because it's going to be an interesting conversation, which I'll come on to in probably the next 7 or 8 minutes. Just as Man City are still paying past the ball. But there's something I really, really, really want to talk about. And I genuinely want to see what you guys think about this comment as well. So what's happening? Is that going out for? Let's have a look at the replay. That looks like that. Hang on, where are we? I'd say that was. To be fair, that's one last time, but that's looking like a corner. Yeah, that's an on go off Rice, isn't it? Anyway, so the amount of replays, we've missed Antonio charging up and passing it into the ball, but passes it behind Souček, and De Bruyne pounces on it as a result. But at least we're going for it. Thank you, editing football director of whoever's doing this live broadcast for Sky. Piss poor. And very, very good save from Fabianski from Jesus there. Very, very good. Lawrence, hello, mate. Good to see you. Why no full nails? I don't know, mate. I really don't know. We'll have to find out afterwards. I haven't seen anything. Time Moose says, I think Fredericks will be a good winger. Agreed. We need a proper centre back. he's not very defensive. He's better. He's a better defensive-minded player, but he's getting better at it. But he's a winger definitely. Ninja skills. Well, I know you only do that to get the comment up, but thank you. Simone Exenberg says, "Do you think that we can make 1-1 to half time? I hope that we see it to 2-1 and win against Liverpool too." Simone, mate, thank you for your comment. As mental as it is, thank you very much. It'd be I'd like it. I'd like them to score a goal in the next 5-6 minutes, but it's not going to happen. Danny, come on. Ron Plays says, "Who would you sign? Sign in what situation?" I can tell you the positions we need, Ron, 100%. But I can't really tell you the very well. I can't tell you the players. Noble, Snodgrass, Rice, and loses possession. Antonio pouncing on the ball, but slows up. I don't think he's fully fit yet. I know ninja skills because I'm not an idiot. I can tell a genuine comment as opposed to a somebody who's just looking for attention. I'll be a good dad. Floyd, I might take your son actually, mate. Victor Castananda, welcome. Victor says, "Who is the Hammers' most important player?" To be honest with you, Victor, I would say at the moment it's in terms of importance of keeping us up in the table. I'd say probably the most important player we've got is Fabianski. Save the goals that is coming towards us. We need to be scoring, but in terms of importance, you can't get much important than a goalkeeper in a relegation fight. Which, let's face it, we have been in since end of November, beginning of December. Bye, Floyd. Floyd's been blocked because he put another stupid comment up, which I didn't appreciate, and now he's just put another one up. So if he unsubscribes, he unsubscribes. But this is, you've got to show some respect. Do you think Rice will leave or be like Noble and stay his whole career? Taimu, I don't think he's going to stay. I said it when he swapped from the Republic of Ireland to England just as he's on the ball and passes it over to Antonio. And that could have been a goal. Snodgrass, that could have been a goal. That could have been 1-0, and Snodgrass knows it. He's kicking the post. So Rice over to Antonio. Great ball in, just too late. Snodgrass wasn't quick enough just to notice it. I mean, it gets a bit of deflection from the goalkeeper, and it should be a corner, but it's not. It's a goal kick. But that could have happened. That could have been 1-0, and he knows it. Bless him. Right. That was close. That was really, really close. Just as we're City are on the counter attack now. Great interception tackled by Masuaku there, but unfortunately nothing doing. Aguero on the ball. Aguero's offside as a result. We're trying to keep that in. Yeah. Off the shoulder. Akram is asking, is it 2-0? And I'm afraid it's not, mate. It isn't. No. Taimu says, "Who is their danger man?" 99% of their side, mate, to be fair. Peter says, "Hello, Pete. West Ham till I die, mate." Louis Mathon says, "Masuaku is shocking. Get him off, then out of my club." He's a winger, mate. He's not a centre back. Sorry, he's not a wing back in any shape or form. Connor Skill says, hello, just joined you. I thought it kicked off at 8 o'clock. Well, if you thought it kicked off at 8 o'clock, we're still a quarter of an hour late, mate. But good to see you, mate. Peter's asking, can we bring this back? I don't know. We could have had that goal. That could have been one. It could have been 1-1. That's a shame. He didn't read it quick enough. Master White has been booked for a foul by the looks of it. I think Aguero is the best one there. Agreed, Ninja, 100%. Akram is saying Kevin De Bruyne is playing good. Yeah, 1 minute stoppage time. 20 seconds into that. This is De Bruyne is no. Good ball in from De Silva. And was that Otamendi? On that, who was that? I recognise that. Yeah, Kyle Walker. Yeah, 4 minutes. Peter asks, who is your favourite player? As it stands at the moment, my favourite player of the season or favourite player in general? Let me just try and get it a bit more. One-handed Ninja Lucas. Great name, that. I like that. It says, is saying or asking? I'm guessing asking. Score prediction. I still think it's going to be a turnover by Man City. I still think it's going to be 3-0. Maybe 3-1. It could have been 3-1 if we'd scored that goal just as it clicks for half time. A good bay. Okay. Sterling dropped. Right, Chapel says it's like a training session for Man City. Yes, agreed. Right, now it's half time. Right, so guys, I want to talk to you about this because this is a very, very interesting article that went up earlier that I read earlier today, and I'm sure you guys saw it as well. Let's have a look. So this here, talking about VAR. Arsene Wenger suggests offside law could change a little bit. So he basically said, I'm speaking about the offside by a margin of fraction of a centimetre. Maybe there is room to change the offside rule a bit so we don't say a part of his nose was offside. Where is it? Where's the proper quote? My objective, as well as FIFA's, is to continuously think about ways to improve our game, and we shouldn't be afraid to debate them in public. There's where's that quote? Hang on. Let me just find it, because let me see if I can find it on Sky Sports, because they showed the his quote up. Where are we? Yeah, maybe let's see if I can find it. I'm looking. Yeah, right. Well, where's this full rook? Come on. Right. Where's that bit where he said? Yeah, here it is. Right. Okay, so let's put it back on the screen. And this is strictly from Sky Sports, because the BBC have conveniently left this out. So let me just zoom into it a little bit further. You will not be offside if any part of the body that can score a goal is in line with the last defender, even if other parts of the attacker's body are in front. That will sort it out, and you will no longer have decisions about millimeters and a fraction of the attacker being in front of the defensive line. Guys, let me know what you think about that. Let me know what you think, because I for one absolutely agree with Arsene Wenger on that. I really, really do. So let me know what your thoughts on it. So, JMY says Anderson and Bowen need to come on. Anderson, I wouldn't, because he's not match fit yet. He's not 100% fit yet. He's 75 apparently. But Bowen, I'm curious to see. Taimu Gaming says we need a quick striker. One-handed Ninja Lucas says, I'm listening to you and watching Spurs. Oh dear. Peter Warmer says, come on, West Ham. West Ham are staying Ron Play says West Ham are staying strong even now. It's 1-0. Yeah, we're not playing too badly, mate, to be honest with you. Darian Daz, you're not speaking in English, and you're blocked for disrespect. Simoniak says, what do you say earning Helen's goals? Do you think he can win the Ballon d'Or? To be honest with you, mate, I haven't seen him, so I can't comment. I haven't been watching any championship, any European football. I don't do it. I haven't got enough time. Louis Malon says 100%, mate. Arsenal is right. Darren, you are despicable. Yeah, so don't worry, Peter. He's been blocked, mate. But yeah, so guys, 1-0 down at half time to Man City away. You can't grumble with it. You can't. We could have very easily been 2 or possibly 3. Sorry. There is a very good argument for handball from Creswell there, but it's not intentional. It's not. But any other day of the week that would have been given, and it's 2-0. It's funny. It's funny how Aguero, just showing the replay of the challenge, the so-called foul from Ogbonna on Aguero, and it's funny how he doesn't appeal it until he's kicked the ball. It's funny that, isn't it? Joss Brooks White says, "Who's your barber?" You won't know him. I don't think you live in my area, so you won't know. Danny said, "Danny, you're not being blocked, mate. I just don't like people spamming. If you continue to spam, as I say, I've asked a question. You've not answered it. You're trying to get some. You're trying to get some attention. So." Ninja Seal says, "Why are you drinking Capri Sun?" I'm drinking it because I like it. That's why you drink stuff, isn't it? Surely. Ross Play says, "Do you think who do you think is the best player for West Ham?" And Way My Han is better than and Way My Nan is better than Hammers. Right, you're gonna have to retype that, mate. I have no clue what you're talking about. Victor Cassandra says, "Hear about Holland a lot. Who is he comparable to?" To be honest with you, Victor, Holland's kind of like Antonio, just with just not much, not of his strength and that power that he's got. I mean, Holland's very, 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 very good kid, very good. I can't wait to have him back at West Ham. I've been calling out for him all season to be in the starting 11, and for some stupid reason, he's gone out on loan. Good development for him. But I'd say kind of like he has the potential, and I stress this, Victor, potential to be very similar to. Some of his movement reminds me of Trevor Sinclair. It really does. It really does. Taimu says, "I miss Bilic." Yeah, I agree. He just wasn't backed. One-handed Ninja Lucas says, my name is because I am disabled and I use one on games." Fair enough. Darian, sorry, mate, but that's despicable. You've already been blocked once already, and you're going to be blocked again. You're despicable. You're a despicable human being. So apologies, apologies. One hand for that going up there. Ben Ludlow says, "Do you think we need to do? What do you think we need to do in the second half?" I think we just need to go out. I think we just need to go out there, mate. To be honest with you, just go out and still doing exactly what we're doing. I hate to say it, but we need to bring Allaire on. But I don't know who we should be taking off as a result of it. I know Louis is going to say Masuaku straight away, and it's a good shout. I would drop him. I would have it as a flat back 4 and have Allaire up front with Antonio. Guys, let me know what you think. Yeah. Joshua Gooden says, "Fabianski is a class goalkeeper, so underrated." Agreed, 100%. Ron Plays says my nan is better than West Ham. Come on, it's not that, but we're not playing that badly. Sinska Jovic says Paolo Di Canio. I'm guessing it is, yeah. Where are we? God, the chat's going so quickly. It's a good thing it's half time. But guys, seriously, what is your thoughts on Arsene Wenger's thoughts of changing the offside rule to be a bit more reasonable? I mean, Louis already answered it. Love this watching a West Ham fan drinking a Capri Sun. Well, fine. Go on. Honestly, what's wrong with a lot of you? Paul Stimpson says Moyes leaves it too late to make changes, but on first half performance, would you keep it as it is or bring Bowen on now? To be honest with you, Paul, I can't say because I've never seen the kid before, so it's my opinion is going to be irrelevant because I haven't got an answer to it. As I said, I would take Masuaku off and bring on Allaire. Have a 2 up front, flat back 4. That would make more sense. Phil Smith, oi Savalai, how you doing, mate? Feels good to be back, John. Remembers it. What did Jobs say? I don't know. Louis seems to hang on. Louis agrees 4-4-2. Alfie Dearborn says, I hope West Ham get the win. It'd be nice. It's not going to happen. One-handed says, what do you think about City in the Champions League? Well, at the end of the day, as Roy Keane quite rightly said when they were talking about it on Sky Sports the other day, more specifically about the starting 11, combined starting 11 of Man United and Liverpool, all clubs signed up to the fair play rules. So all clubs know if they break the rules. If the appeal is upheld, and there's a lot of rumours coming out that suggest that City have got evidence to confirm they've done everything right, and that there's pressure coming on them to not be involved in the Champions League. There's pressure on UEFA for City not to be involved in the Champions League. But yeah, without saying the whole lot, I can't really say. But as I say, at the end of the day, if they have done what they're accused of, then they have to face the consequences. You have to. That's what life's all about. You live by your mistakes and you learn from your mistakes. JMY says might as well bring Bowen on for creativity. Bowen half time for Masuaku. Fair enough. I thought you might. I need. Hope Bowen ain't a flop. What is this? This guy, honestly, who is this? Who is this prick? You're not getting exposure, mate. Joshua Goodwin says Ryan Fredericks is rapid as fuck. Yeah, agreed. Rick Koga says I agree with the offside rule. It would make it easier for the players and the referees. Agreed, Rick. Rick, please, when you monitor the chat, because it's I know because you're set up as an admin. So can you please, if you're still around, mate, can you please monitor the chat? Because it's getting stupid. Bedlunless agreeing with me, pretty much bring on Sebastian Hilaire on. Tis all about football, says 2-0 City, I think. Yeah, it's very possible. Ron Plays, West Ham need to speed up. That's never going to happen. Rick, if you want to block people from the chat, mate, hover over their tweet. Hover over their message. The 3 buttons at the right. You should have an option there to block user. So please do that, because I can't watch the game, talk about it, and engage and block people at the same time. It's practically impossible. Taimu Gaming says give me my club back. Yeah, agreed. Agreed, 100%. There'd be I miss all the West Ham of the old days as well, for that matter. I really, really do. But at the same point, we've got to face the consequences now in every shape or form. Josh Brooks White says Masuaka's been awful, dreadful play. Yeah, he's not been brilliant. I agree with that. How long do you think Ollie has at United? Not long, mate. I'll be surprised if he lasts the end of the season. I really do. I'll be even more surprised if he's still manager by the start of next season. Louis says even Hammerhead lost the mascot race. Joan says, "Oh, hello, Joan. I've just arrived now, so I'll help out. Thank you very much, Joan. There's a lot of teenagers trying to make them names for themselves here. Messi could go to Liverpool. Doubt it, Danny. I really doubt it. It'd be cool to see him in the Premier League, but I doubt it." Ron says, "In my life, West Ham never win." Well, we have won games, mate. Come on. Ben Ludlow says someone is trying to block me. Yeah, those are the people that are trying to block you. Are usually the ones that need to be blocked. To be honest with you. Alfie Dearborn says Mbappe in a Barcelona kit. Ninja Skill says I expected more from West Ham. Well, to be honest, as I say, we've done well. I mean, we had that chance that with Fredericks Rice ball over to Antonio, and Antonio's ball it in, and Snodgrass being a little bit late in noticing it. I mean, I noticed it before he did. That's how late it was. But it could have been 1-1. Could have been 1-1. And I guarantee Moyes has gone in there going, that could have been 1-0. Just step it up a bit. Why do we look so dreadful? Ozzy, we're not looking that bad. We're not looking brilliant because it's guys. Honestly, this is Manchester City. It's not Manchester City of 15 years ago where they were down in League Two. You know, it's just have a bit of perspective here. I hate to say it. I really, really do hate to say it. But we're not playing all that badly. We're not attacking, but we're defending well. I mean, there's a couple of shouts for a couple of penalties in there, to be honest with you. Midfield is getting better. Souček is getting better. It's just we need to sort the attack out. But the defence, guys, we knew we weren't going to be scoring loads here. We absolutely knew it. And anyone who thought this was going to be like a 4-1 victory to West Ham was absolutely ridiculous. Just the second half starts kicking off now. Yeah, and Ron says exactly the same thing. We could have got 1-1 if we scored. Yeah, great. And Jones also saying true. Yeah, thank you, Joan. It's all about football. Says in July last year, I was supposed to be getting a meet and greet with City, but it was cancelled. Well, that's a shame. That's a real shame, mate. Roy Chapwell says I would have taken 1-0 every. Hang on. One day of the week at half time. Agreed, Roy. See, these are the genuine West Ham supporters, the ones that know the club. Alfie Dearborn says Harry Maguire's got more goals than Jesse Lingard. One hand said, what do you think about the Chelsea United game? Could be tasty. I didn't watch it, to be honest with you. I didn't watch it, so I can't really say. Shane Williams says 3-1 to City. Fair enough. The Snapchatter says West Ham sucks. Well, yeah, that's your opinion. That's fine. But again, keep it respectful. Steve Wormsley says his headline is further back than West Ham in the league. Actually, mate, this is a short haircut, and this is from the man who's got a cartoon as an AVI. So don't give me that. Jesus Mr. City, we tried something fancy. Agreed, Joshua. Yeah, and now we've got a free kick from David Silva challenge on Creswell by the looks of it. He was onside as well and everything. Snapchat, you're not going to get anything. You're not going to get anything. Ben, I will make you a admin in 2 seconds, mate, so you can have a go with Joan and or Rick. Because I know Ben, he's been a follower of the channel for quite a while now, and so yeah, I'm just coming into it now, mate. So give me 2 seconds. I'm just about to make you an admin. Just my computer's taking a little while to load everything up properly, because I have to jump into YouTube itself in order to give you an admin security, and for some reason it's not doing it. Here we go. Right. Right, Ben, you are now a moderator, mate. So you can yeah, so you can moderate on the chat now, mate. See a copycat going on there, but 7 people have disliked this video. That's a shame. But it is what it is. I'm hoping you're not disliking it because of what the result is, because that's just petty. That's got nothing to do with the broadcast. So City are in possession here. WHU Kane. John, how's it going? Long time no see. Good to see you, mate. It's been a while. It's been a good couple of months, mate. What maybe 2 or 3 months. Ninjas. No, because I don't know you well enough, mate. I know that this that's why being an administrator is comes a lot of responsibility. So, and I know Joan well. We've been chatting for a while, and I know, but no, we're not going to make everybody, especially supporters of rival teams. No disrespect, mate, but I want to make sure that those that are admins are actually doing this. Handball from Antonio. Roy Chapel says if it's still 1-0 at the 70th minute, throw on at Allaire, Anderson, and Bowen. If not, it's pointless to play them. Yeah, good point, Roy. But we need to go out and have a bit more attacking threat. Danny says 50th minute for him. That's fair enough. It's about a minute. Where are we? But yeah, Darian, will you stop, guys? Can you please? This Darian guy keeps coming back every few minutes and making a really nasty comments. Joan, Rick, please monitor it, because I'm struggling here, to be honest with you. I'm trying to watch the game and trying to interact with everybody. It's hard. No, Rick, please don't time them out, because they'll only come back. Just block them straight away. If they're being disrespectful and rude, they're doing it just for attention. So please block those people. Thank you, Joan. I know you're a little bit behind me, but see, right, he's straight back in again. He's only doing it. He's only doing it. So I would love to ignore him, Roy, but he's said a few things that. So he's saying a few things that are just out of order. It's just completely out of order. There's no need for it. I mean, get back into your mum's bedroom, will you? Jesus. Get back in your crot. Joan says, I've reported in, watch out, mate. Unfortunately, Joan, all they do is just make up a new account. That's all they do. They've got nothing better to do. It's pathetic. Ninja Skill says, I love this channel. It's so fun. Good. I'm glad because at the end of the day, we're watching the game and talking at the same time, and that's what we're supposed to be doing, is talking about the game, and just having respect. Lil Bay, are you happy about the game so far? Yes and no. I think there's a few things we could have done, and Antonio was a little bit late. We're slow on the attack still. West Ham Kane says, "Is it because he has no life? He just wants to sit and be rude to random people doing their thing?" Yeah, exactly, mate. Agreed, 100%. You got the right. You got there, mate. You didn't need to correct. You got there right in the first place, and even you spelled that correction wrong. Right. So Aguero on the ball, and he misses, and a few inches offside. Why there wasn't enough people around them? I know Aguero's quick before anybody says anything. Just watching the replay now, so much space around him. It's ridiculous. Run it, take it. Oh, misfits Ogbonna, but at the same point, Ogbonna's on the ground. It goes past Diop. It goes past Fredericks by the looks of it. It's not good enough, man. It's just not good enough. It's just not good enough. Now we missed something on the replay here for some reason, because obviously I can't hear what they're talking about. It's just not good enough. The defending is just not good enough. That's just I know it's I know it's Man City and they are brilliant. They are brilliant, but it's just it's ridiculous. We should be more awake for this. We definitely should be more awake than this. I mean, it's just not good enough. Just isn't good enough. Why are people saying sit on my face? Grow up. City into the box. Goes out for a goal kick. He's with a very, very bad header there. Ron says not playing as well as the first half. Agreed, mate. Agreed. Alfie says, would you rather win the Champions League or the Premier League? I'd rather win the FA Cup, mate, if I'm honest. I'd rather do that. FA Cup's more important than me. We're never going to get in the Champions League. We're never going to get into the Premier League. So I'd rather us win. I'd rather us win the cup. I mean, of course, it'd be great to get into the top four and get into the Champions League, but I don't think we can see that in my lifetime. That's for sure. Just never going to happen. Ben, I'm guessing it's to everybody. Stop being rude. It's all about football. Says I'm a small YouTuber and really wants 50 subscribers before Christmas. Well, to be honest with you, mate, you shouldn't really be. Oh fuck, Fredericks is down. But I mean, go guys, go check his channel out after this game's finished. WHU Kane says, I want to see Jared Bone on the pitch. Yeah, Fredericks has got a bad shoulder injury, and looks like he's injured because Rice has just run down to the touchline. He's not looking happy at all. Fredericks, yeah. Steve, one more time, and you're off. All right. Trailblazer says, where was it? You're the best football streamer. Thank you very much, mate. I know there's other channels doing this as it is at the moment. Just as Zabaleta looks like it's going to come on for Fredericks. That's a shame. I'd rather win the Carabao Cup, so at least I can at least get in Europe. Well, Alfie, if you win the FA Cup, you get into Europe as well. Hilarona says De Bruyne. Yeah, he's done all right today. Not gonna lie, he's done well. One-handed says, if Ollie gets sacked, who's going to be the manager? No idea. Absolutely no idea. Win our draw match. Thanks, Anil. Zabo coming on. Yeah. We just need to win. We're not going to win, Ron. I hate to say it, mate, but Fredericks, I think Danny means is no. How about we take this to the street, pal? How about you show some respect, son? Giving it large on the bloody YouTube stream. Steve Warm says, "Bro, are you actually at the stadium?" No, it's a photograph background. It's not green screen either. WHU Kane says we need to either bring Ben Johnson on the Gakia into the first team as an extra right fullback. Agreed. 100%, mate. I agree with you. Definitely. I'd take either of them. Both can play left and right back for that matter, mate. So yeah, it'd be good. We need backup from there, big time. We are a first half team. We are, because we get knackered, especially against City. Do you commentate? I don't. This is just purely as a hobby, Steve. For England, I do the England games. If that's what you're talking about. For any games that are outside that are outside. I don't know why he's got his stomach open, but all right. For any England games that are going on outside normal working hours, there'll be a watch along for this as well. So Peter, sorry mate, you're gone. Just stop spamming, guys. Just stop spamming. Anil's asking who will win. Well, it's blatantly going to be City. Pablo Zabaleta making his final appearance at the Etihad, obviously for us, and he's got a rapturous applause by the sounds of things. WHU Kane says they are both future stars and would be great to be a backup for either fullback position. Yeah, agreed. Darian's in again, and he's out. Steve Wamsey. Damn, bro, that's awesome. Ben, please don't delete them. Just ban these gits, please. Because deleting the message, they'll only do it again. They'll only do it again. So Guerrero, Navas. Oh, sorry, Silva, I should say. But it's over the bar there. Ron says, "Do you think we'll win?" No, no. Of course, we're not going to bloody win. It's Man City. We're not going to win against City. We're not going to. We might get a draw against Liverpool. We might, and I say that's clutching at straws here. That cracked me up on Gonzo. If you're watching this, mate, this absolutely that absolutely cracked me up when someone said talk about clutching at straws. I said, well, why should I talk about clutching at straws? Why would I talk about straws? It was brilliant. Cracked me up. Really funny. Lil Bay says, do I live in London? No, I live in Essex. Alfie Dearborn says, respect to Zabaleta because all he's done for West Ham, he deserves a lot of credit. He does, man. He's too slow, bless him, but he's coming to the end of his career now. What does United need to be good again? Find players that aren't full of themselves, mate. That's what needs to happen. So De Bruyne. Back to De Bruyne again from Silva. Can't really make out who that is. Back to De Bruyne. To Silva. De Bruyne 2-0. It was coming. It was coming. It was absolutely coming. It's good. Good play from City though. To be fair, as usual, it's their usual build-up play. So let's see how the table goes at the minute. So yeah, if we concede one more, we're down to 19th. I think by the looks, if I got my calculations right. So yeah, City's still in possession after their goal kick. So at least nice to see we try to get something. If we don't win, Leicester would be second. Don't know how you work that one out, Akram, because City are 4 points ahead of City, 4 points ahead of Leicester. So even if we, I don't know how you work that one out. We're shocking. Well, we are playing a good team. Yeah, Ron, you're right. We are playing a good team. God, what is it? What's it, guys? Please, Darian, go away. It's all right, no problem. Rick, with respect, mate, if you're administrator, don't ask me to block somebody. Can you do it yourself? Or Joan or Ben, please. Exactly right. Yeah, my kids are watching this, so please, guys. WHU Kane says we are West Ham United. I just don't think you understand. We've lost the plot. We've got the lot where we're West Ham United. I like that. Actually, we have bloody lost the plot. It's just no point. There's no point. Anderson and Lanzini warming up now. Agreed. It does. If anybody, I'm hoping that YouTube is watching and trying to sort some stuff out, man. This is getting ridiculous. Yeah, agreed, Trailblazer. They are, and I do appreciate it. But as I say, I know Joan's on it like shit on Velcro. She really is. I know she is. It doesn't matter that it's City. We should be giving 110%, and we're not. Agreed, Aussie. There are players out there that are. There are players out there. Antonio is really going for it as much as he can. Snodgrass is trying. Antonio's there when he can see something coming, but yeah, Antonio's knackered. We need someone to come on. Farouk, if you want to see the game, mate, then get yourself a football subscription. WHU Kane says, good, we need Anderson and Lanzini. I know recently they haven't been top stars, but they might change the whole game. You never know. Mate, no. Anderson, yes. But I can't see, I hate to say it, but Lanzini's just... Ninja Skills is asking a good question. Who's your favourite player of the match? It's hard, mate. It's hard. It's hard. There's nobody's really standing out, and that's the problem. Fabianski is playing absolutely beautifully. Antonio's trying, but he's giving up too easily sometimes, and he's getting really, really frustrated. Rice is blowing hot and cold. Snodgrass is trying, but he's not doing much with it. Darren is deleted again. Joan and Rick, please, if you do see someone say with Darian spelled Darien or Derien, it's the same little troll coming back all the time. Lil Bay says Lanzini has dropped after his injury. Yes, it's more of his confidence more than anything else. The same way that Creswell was really really not confident for the next couple of for the last couple of seasons after he had that really bad injury. Ron Play says we're never going to win, but Snodgrass is trying. Agreed. Yeah. Do you remember Little Launch? I'm not really sure what that means. This is all going on. West Ham can get them. Probably Skater did. Maybe. Shane, you it's clear you have no idea how legislation works. All right, so first of all, I don't own YouTube, so I can't change the app. Second of all, I'm not doing it for subscribers and viewers just to show the game, because there are plenty of other ways of doing it, and it breaches copyright for in many aspects to broadcast the game. I have worked my socks off for 2 years to get this channel to where it is at the minute, and I'm not gonna jeopardize that because people are too lazy to look for stuff themselves. So Trailblazer says, just imagine if Aguero and De Bruyne, imagine if they what, mate, was injured. Yeah, doesn't matter. They've still got other players that can step up to the plate. They really do. As I say, we're almost 70 minutes in and it's 2-0. I'm happy with the result. I'm not exactly happy with the not exactly happy with the performance. But yeah, I mean it's City at the end of the day. This could have been this could have been the half-time score. Do you know what I mean? This could have been absolutely could have been an absolute shit show right from the start, but it hasn't been. You know, they're not been too bad. City, they've been really good tonight, as we always knew they were going to be. One-handed Ninjas asks prediction for the Liverpool game. Liverpool win. Simple as that. It's the logic of it. We're not going to beat them. Well, I'll be very surprised if we get a draw. Very surprised. I understand what your thoughts are. Let's go, guys, please. Jones says if it finishes like this, I'm happy. Skater dude, you're gone. Ben Ludlow is asking how long is left. Just over 20 minutes, mate. So we've still got quite a while to go. Unfortunately. Akram says, I asked you to clarify this question earlier, mate. Who is your favourite player in West Ham? Well, you're saying of all time or this current season? It's like Man City are pissed at everyone. You know what I mean? Yeah, to be honest, mate. Yeah, very possible. Very possible. But their Champions League game is going to be very interesting. They're going to be well up for this. They're not really up for this game, to be honest with you. It's not over until the full-time whistle. Yeah, agreed, Alfie. But come on, this is Man City. Their bench probably costs more than our starting 11. Do you know what I mean? That's the problem with it. But yeah, so De Bruyne is on the ball still. Well cleared from Ogbonna. But our spacing, man, is poor. Really is poor. Akram says of all time, my favourite player of all time is Paolo Di Canio. I absolutely love the guy. Really love him. It's very easy to say Jeff Hurst, Bobby Moore, of course. But the players I have actually seen play is Di Canio. I love his spirit. Noble is very close to that because when I started getting into West Ham properly, I mean, watching games on a regular basis, that's when Noble was breaking through when we were down in the Championship.
So under Pardew. So I really, Noble is basically Noble's only a few years younger than me. Say a handful of years younger than me. And and he's me on the pitch. He has the same fight and the same ambition, and the same drive that I would if I was on there. Paul Stimpson says, with no radio commentary and no Sky, appreciate what you were doing. Paul, this is actually on Sky. When is Liverpool game? That's Monday night, Danny. Ben Londo is asking, who is my favourite player this season so far? The one that is really standing out for me, it's difficult to say. Ogbonna is just playing with a lot of fight. He's doing that tonight. Rice, a lot of the time as he's passing over to Antonio. Antonio, it's difficult, Ben. It really is difficult. I'll answer that at the end of the season, mate, because I can't at the moment. Nice to know, Alfie. Thank you. Just answered it, mate. Have some patience. Gordon Bennett. Ozzy, would I take DeCello as manager? No, I wouldn't. As great as a player is, he's a terrible manager. He couldn't do anything with Sunderland. He couldn't do anything with the team that I can't remember the team in the Championship he was managing for a while. He's got the passion, but he's not a good manager. I hate to say it, but I mean, I have no Sky. Okay, fair enough, Paul. then yes. Well, if everyone is hating on West Ham, they have no brain. They're trying. Agreed. I mean, I don't hate West Ham. If I hated West Ham, I wouldn't be doing this channel. I wouldn't be a season ticket holder. But it's really infuriating. Really infuriating. Rate Sadio Mane out of 10. I'd say 9 out of 10. Siobhan, I'd say 9 out of 10 because he can do better. Please, Timo, you can't sack the board. I know what you mean behind that, but yeah, you can't sack the board. I want David Gold, David Sullivan, and therefore David Karen Brady gone as much as anybody. I'll be partaking in the march again, or the protest on just before the Southampton game. Go on, Snods. Yeah, it's not good. I don't like them. There's nothing we can do. They're set up in a couple of years, and that'll be it. Do you know what I mean? My phone's going crazy at the minute. All these messages coming through. But yeah, it'd be. I don't want him at the club. I haven't for the last 4 to 5 years. Well, 3 to 4 years, I should say. I was always on the fence with him up until about 3 years ago. Yeah, I'd say about 2-3 years ago. No, that was my mind made up. 15 minutes to go, guys. That's been a long 5 minutes. That a long 5 minutes. Siobhan asked, "Do you think Stephen Joe will be the next Liverpool manager?" No, he won't. 3 or 4 after, possibly, but not now. Not next. Antonio Carmona says, "Where are you from? Your accent is really heavy." London boy, born and raised. Van Dijk became a Celtic player into a Premier League player, now into a monster at centre back. Yeah, I agree with that. Harry Maguire isn't. Who's better, Mane or Salah? I think you mean Salah. Here we go. Ooh, good save, Fabianski. Great save. And well cleared as well, for that matter, by Masuaku, who's mincing about. Go on, Antonio. Come on. Pace. Use your pace. Run. Pass the ball. Pass it. Oh. Should have passed it to Snodgrass. And they're having that conversation now by the looks of it. But one-handed, I'd say Mane is slightly flashier than Salah. But they're just as good as each other on equal ground. They really are. They are just as good as each other. Jesus, the amount of messages coming through. Party never stops. Snodgrass into the ball in the box. All in. Very ambitious. I mean, how Noble was going to get anything out of that, I don't know. But Man City get possession and they're on the attack now. Jones says Fabianski is her hero. I agree. He's absolutely smashing it. Harry Maguire is a B-Tech Van Dijk. Emery Bay, should Man City win? It's looking that way, mate. Why is the Premier League VAR and Champions League VAR different? Well, it shouldn't be, Siobhan. It really, really shouldn't be, because they're working from both of the same rules. I just don't get it. I don't understand it. One-handed asked, if City win the Champions League, will they be banned next year? That's a very good question, mate. I have no idea how that would work if that happened. That would be a very, very good idea. But as I say, I have no idea. I wouldn't say. Oh, I don't know. I really don't know. Going on. Not the best of ideas bringing them on 12 minutes to go. So yeah, De Bruyne are off and Gundogan coming on. And yeah, he's making his debut, coming on for Snodgrass. He's whacked up. Personally, I would have taken Antonio off myself because he's looking more naked than Snodgrass. But yeah, that's fair enough. Joan says, perhaps our young fullbacks will get a game now. Frederick's unlucky with injuries. Yes, he is, Joan. Agreed. It'd be nice to get Ngakia back in there. He did perfectly well against Liverpool. Absolutely perfectly well. Don't really see why. Rosita says, Jared, good to see you. Amir Bowen says West Ham is not good this year. Agreed. That's why we're in the relegation zone. I think Man City can score one more. Very possibly. Very possibly. Paul Stimpson says we finally brings on Bowen. Should have been 10 minutes ago. Argument could have been at half time, but you never know. Jones says at least our goal difference is being kept down at the moment. Only just we're like one goal away as it stands at the minute, I think, if memory serves. Siobhan Fulham says, should West Ham start buying players? Well, we can't, because it's not the January transfer window anymore. It's not, so we can't do anything until the season finishes. I'm sure the board are working on bringing in signings for the next season, probably regardless, but they might at least identifying players at the moment. They should have been doing that since November all the way through January and keep going until the summer. But see what happens over the next, where are we? 12 games? God, yeah, it will be, won't it? 12 games. Jesus. Yeah, well, it's nice to see that the trolls have buggered off now. We've snuffed out those idiot trolls, guys. Well done, reported them all. Thank you, Joan. Thank you, Rick, and thank you, Ben, and thank you, Joan, for doing that. That's very, very appreciated. It's just what happens with YouTube, unfortunately. It's happening more and more often. Now, even though I do suffer with mental health issues, I'm still stable enough to know for that not to come through to me in any shape or form. Alfie says this has been a very relaxing stream. Thank you very much, dear boy, dear boy. Really, really do appreciate it. Will Mbappe come to Liverpool? Never know. You never know. Stranger things have happened, Siobhan. Who is it going to win the Champions League? Do you mind with you one-handed? I honestly think just as City take a corner and it's well defended by Souček, very well done by the boy there. I honestly think Liverpool are going to do it. If they get through, to the second round. I honestly think they're going to do it. We should play 4-4-2 in Bowen from the start. Fair enough, Joan. Bowen's not really been involved from what I'm seeing, but I guess the plan may be for starting against Liverpool, possibly. Should have been a 4-4-2 in the first place. We've been saying that I said that right from the start. You do a great job, JP. Thank you, Joan. Thank you very much. And guys, thank you very, very much to getting to the subscriber count to over 1,470. That's fantastic. 32 subscribers tonight. That's brilliant. I love you all. That's how much it's been in a week since Luke came on the chat when we talked about this game being postponed. So the week and a half since this game was postponed, the channel has grown, not massively, but it's been brilliant. There's no other way of putting it. I was about to say superb, but I've got the superb bottle here. Ben Dudlow says, "Who is your favourite fan?" Oh, don't ask me that, Ben. Come on. Ben said, well, a bit of love fest going on here between Ben and Jane. Go on, guys, go on. Yeah. Rick says, "No worries, John. I'm here to help. You always have been, mate." Ben, do you think Jadon Sancho belongs in Manchester United? No. He's too good. I hate to say it, but I'm gonna get crap for this if anybody watching this in the replay as a Man United supporter. I don't think he is. I always say, "Hello, how you doing, mate?" I'm doing all right, Phil. Blood pressure's down now. I've just subscribed. Thanks for screaming. Kevin De Bruyne is the best. Well, thanks, Kate. Thank you very much. I love that. I love that picture, by the way. That is one cool picture. I really do like that. But thank you, Kate. That means a lot. As I say, for those guys that have been joining it. Whoa. Okay. Four since I said the count. Thank you, guys. So we're so coming up to 1,500 the way this is going. It's 1,476 at the minute. Can Man U win tomorrow against Club Brugge? Anything's possible. Anything's possible, mate. Could well happen. I'm a Man United supporter, but he just doesn't belong in this squad. See, Alf. Yeah, thank you, Alfie. Yeah, talking about Sancho there. Honestly, Alfie's probably going to throw things at me for saying this, possibly, but I think, we both agree he shouldn't be there. I honestly think Sancho's too good for Man United at the moment. I really think he is. I can't really think of a team that would actually suit him apart from City. That's the silly thing. Siron says, "How long have you been following West Ham United?" Since I was very, very young. Very, very young. Always had West Ham around me. Properly following it, I'd say since the mid-90s. The mid-90s. In my teenage years. I'd say probably 93, 94, I think. Possibly. Around about that sort of time. Phil Smith says, "How long left until March finishes?" Do you mean March as in the month? Or do you mean March as in the demonstrations? The protests, I should say, not demonstrations. Phil Smith says, "Most likely West Ham staying up or Sullivan Gold staying up." West Ham staying up. That's more likely than Gold and Sullivan staying up because they won't do it for a long time yet, unfortunately. It's just my instincts. The match. 5 minutes, I think. 5-6 minutes. Siobhan subscribed. Thank you very much, Siobhan. Much appreciated. Are 2 corners for West Ham still possible? Samuel, it sounds like you got a bet on there, son. Oh, I doubt it. I wouldn't have done it myself. I don't think we're going to get a corner. We haven't had one all game yet. All we've been getting is goal kicks because we're off target so much. But I have to say for the 10, 12 minutes that Bowen, not even that really, is about 8 minutes, 8-9 minutes Bowen's been on. He's been looking okay. He's been looking all right. Over 2.5 corners, but no. Yeah, sorry, mate. Sorry, your bet's not coming through for that one, I'm afraid. Akram says, "I hit notifications and sub." Thanks, mate. Thank you very much. Very, very appreciated for that. Always helpful, guys. As I say, for those that are new to the channel, this is probably going to bore Phil and Joan and Ben and Rick, because I say it all the time, but I always do all the live streams. Sorry, the away games, the live streams. So I will be going live at 5 minutes to 8 on Monday night for the live watch along with for the Liverpool game. I will try and talk as much about the game as possible. Joan says exactly what I was thinking. At least we weren't thumped. Yeah. Everybody. Ben Lover says best YouTuber. Thanks, mate. Not to get pedantic. Red Bull RB Leipzig have scored. Thanks, Dean. Thanks, Alfie. Even we Belgian Man City fans support our team 24/7. Thanks for liking my bike. Zach's popped in. Hello, mate. Good to see you. At least it isn't 6-0. Agreed, mate. 100%. Is it still 2-0? Yes. Yes, it is. One-handed makes me feel a bit better. Spurs are losing. Yay! Thank you. Good to see. Always happy to see that. You remember me. Good. Of course I do, mate. I don't have that many returners. But guys, honestly, I do appreciate every single one of them. And for those that know me, who have been watching the channel for a while, I mean, Rick's been there from the early days. Darren over in Thailand may watch this. May watch this replay. He's been there since the early days as well. 2 away from 1480. 2 away. Really good. Really good. Akram says, who do you think is man of the match? From both points of view, for both teams, there's no man of the match really for West Ham. I'd say possibly Fabianski. He's been one of the best players out there. From Man City's point of view, I'd have to say De Bruyne. I think De Bruyne for me. Buy a pen. Not really sure. It's my first stream. I'll be back. Cheers, Ozzy. Much appreciated. Kevin De Bruyne. Yeah, I thought you'd say that you love him anyway by performance. Jones says those Spuds is a favourite Villa though. Nice to see their pain tonight. Spurs losing silver lining. Akram says Rodrigo. Yeah, all right. Yeah, possibly. You know, scored a very good goal from their point of view. Are you streaming tomorrow? No, Zach, I'm not, because this is a West Ham channel, so it's just purely not doing Champions League or Europa. I will be streaming on Saturday for the Liverpool preview, but won't be doing anything else. I'm out tomorrow night anyway. Not really sure where one head is going with that, but okay. Clear it, Fabs. Not the best of ideas, but it's better than nothing. Yeah, even Diop's like, what's that? So 4 minutes of added time, guys. So bear with me for another few minutes, would you? So 1 away from 1480. Guys, I seriously can't thank you guys enough for the support you've shown me tonight. It has been absolutely superb. It's been 39 subscribers in one night. That's brilliant. I really do like it. Alfie's been a bit cheeky there. Akram says Fabianski is a great keeper. Yes, he is. Agreed. Alfie was saying, is Declan Rice playing? Yes. There's an argument on both sides, but Zeki's watching the Spurs game. You can never, mate. I'll never. You can never forget that picture. You can never forget that picture. It looks like a mate of mine for one. But yeah, so Zabaleta, Rice, Bowen, Noble, Creswell, Masuaku, Creswell, Noble, Rice, Diop, Zabaleta. Have we honestly had a shot on target? Have we had a shot on target yet? Rodrigo, king of shooting, top corner. Zeki saying, nice to see a youngster like Bowen being able to play. Yeah, I agree. Almost 2-0. It is 2-0. Oh, you mean Spurs? Okay. Unlucky. City wins. Yeah, good to see you. Unlucky right back, to be honest. Yeah, I'm guessing that's what you mean by RB right back. Yeah, Fredericks is. I really, really, really hope we bring in Ngakia again against Liverpool, because he played very well against them the other week. Just as David Silva's on the attack. Aguero running backwards for some random reason. Back to Silva. Young boy. Mendy with his grey hair. Paul Simpson says stats say no shots on goal for us. So yeah, that's what expected. Completely expected. Not to be rude, Spurs are bad. Don't know, I'm not watching them at the moment. I don't really care. Guram again's stating the obvious. Guram, is water wet by any chance? Why are you going on stating the obvious strip? That's it. Game over, guys. Thank you very, very much for your time. It's been absolutely brilliant talking to all of you. If you are new around here and you like what I'm doing and you haven't already done so, then please, by all means, please do hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you get to see when new videos are going up. I'll say on Saturday I will be doing a live stream around probably about 11 o'clock when we talk about the Liverpool away game. But in the meantime, guys, thank you very, very much for your time. If you like this t-shirt, then by all means, please click the StreamYard. This is what I'm using. Where are we? If you like this t-shirt and you want to see more, it's my own. It's purely my own design. This is based on the retro shirts team. So yeah, we are one goal away from being 19th, and we've got Liverpool to play. Yep. But guys, thank you very much. If you like the t-shirt, then have a click on the Spreadshirt link in the description below. If you want to buy yourself a decent retro shirt, not just necessarily West Ham, click the link for the sponsor 3retro.com as well. And guys, enjoy yourselves, and I will see you on Saturday for where we will discuss the Liverpool away game. So guys, thank you very much for your time. Enjoy the rest of your week and have a cracking weekend if I don't get to see you on Saturday, and hopefully I will see you on Monday night for the live watch along with. So just seeing Zabaleta there looking very quite emotional, as it's the last time he'll ever be in the City Stadium. So guys, yeah, thank you very, very much. All the best. Oh, actually no, before I go, just going to answer this quick question. Where are we? Gary Pace says, JP, can you go live on West Ham Fan TV? No, I can't, because they haven't asked me to come on, sadly. But yeah, all the best, guys. Take care.